Hello and welcome back to the Princess K Talk Show, which talks about relationships, love, live, acting, script writing, memos, acting memos, relationships, marriages, everything and anything that has to do with entertainment. We discuss it here on this show. Now, on this today's show, I want to discuss about being judgmental, having a critical mind and a judgmental character and a judgmental attitude. And we're all guilty of it. Every single one of us is guilty of being judgmental, or we have been judgmental at some point in our lives. We have judged a certain type of girl, a certain type of guy, and we felt guilty because at the end of the day, what we're judging that person of is exactly what we do ourselves. But because we don't see it in ourselves, we can't see ourselves. We can't see ourselves. We can't see our flaws. We can't see our shortcomings and bad attitudes, and we can't see ourselves. We can't see the way we react to things and the way we talk to people and treat people. We can't see ourselves. It's the other person that you're treating, that you're ill-treating, that realizes that the way you're treating them is not nice. It's hurtful. And that is why when you see a person straight away, like for example, I had a moment. I sat in a park because I was really bored because of this pandemic thing. I was really bored at home, and I went to the park and I just sat down there, just looking at people walking past. There wasn't much people because most people were at home, but those ones that are at the park are the dog walkers and those who have children. So I just sat at the park and I just looked like, wow. I had already formed a judgmental rapport of every single person I was seeing that was walking across the park. And I was guilty of it. Absolutely. You don't have to say it out loud. It's what goes on in your mind when you see someone and, you look up and down and you think, oh, she's sassy, or she's bitchy, or she's a snob, and most of the time that person isn't what they say that she or he is. It could be that the person is just trying to stay away from people. Maybe he or she's going through something, and that caused he or she to withdraw from people, or causes her not to socialize properly and be wary of people. Or it could be that she's been hurt. Her trust has been broken before. So because it's been broken before, you can still see the cracks, even though in the mirror you can still see the cracks, even though you patch it up and you give that person the benefit of the doubt. Trust is so sensitive, and once you break it, it takes years to rebuild. Trust is earned. It takes years to rebuild trust. To gain trust, it takes years. But to destroy it is only for a moment. For a moment. That's why it's a sensitive topic. Every single one of us have a problem with trusting people. I have a problem with trusting people. Every single person, most people that I've met have issues in relying on people, and obviously I don't blame them because people aren't reliable. We're not reliable human beings. I've been there. I have not been reliable before. It took me not being reliable to know the worth and the value of being able to be relied upon, to have integrity, to say what you say you're gonna do. So we have all formed that judgment, and I guarantee you, we do not have the right to judge people. we don't have the right to judge people because we are not perfect. Every single person on this earth is under construction. And what I mean by under construction is that we are all building ourselves from the inside out to be the best version of ourselves. And if we are doing that for ourselves, then we should be able to cut people some slacks when they make mistakes. Like celebrities, a lot of people hate them, like, oh, she's a bitch, she's a whore, sorry for my language, she slept around and did whatever. Let's not judge her. Even though she's wrong or he's wrong, we don't have a right to point fingers. Because 9 out of 10 times, what we are judging other people for is exactly what we are doing ourselves and what we've even done before ourselves. And it's really, really sad. It's absolutely sad. And if God does not judge us anyhow, then we human beings don't have the right to judge, because God is not human. Neither is he. He's just not human. He's a spirit. And those who worship him in spirit and in truth and in light. That is why you don't have a right to judge anybody. You don't have a right to judge anybody. The best you could do is encourage people to be the best version of themselves. And when they make a mistake, you tell them that it is okay to make a mistake. It's okay. It happens. So on that note, I am gonna end it for today. Thank you very much for listening. Do put anything in the comments. Your opinion matters as well. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you can get more lovely videos like this. And thank you so much. And stay safe, stay at home, wash your hands, take care of yourself, eat and sleep, and do what makes you happy. Because I'm telling you, life is very short. Okay? So have a lovely day. Goodbye.